Welcome back to Blood and Wine. We're gonna be, this is gonna be kind of a map fill out episode, along with, trying to get this Wine Wars quest, in the bag. Let's see, we've got 5 undiscovered locations up here we're gonna check out before fast traveling out of here.
Let's go!
See, it switched out my trophy again. Maybe it didn't, I guess. So I don't really need that one anymore because I don't think there's anything else to buy.
If I want to get rid of them for good.
I guess the one good thing that can be said about Velen compared to Toussaint is that
I thank you for
they
the
don't
rescue.
have those things.
You're one fine fellow, Witcher.
Okay, next. God, I can't get over how much these look like from a distance. Looks like you're coming upon a golf course. Masterpiece right there.
Circle him! Circle him! This'll be over soon.
Stay.
Well, that one died doing what he loved to do. He loved his job. Bet all three of these are bandit camps.
Lick my dung and... Quick! Quick!
It's pretty awesome how you don't take damage if you're in the middle of a finishing guy when you get hit. You get knocked back still. I think other rulers are going to ask Toussaint how they managed to have the single greatest bandit removal program in the history of the continent. Despite their country having no standing army.
Run, Roach.
Better save it.
You'll find me a harder...
Save me! Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly...
Calm down. It's over.
the Bang Diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. Ah, but I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you walk me there?
Lead the way. Right behind you.
How far away is this going to take us from that next question mark? Probably halfway across the world.
Here we are. Once again, I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
Master Liam doesn't seem a diligent proprietor.
He tries as best he can. It's not his fault our vineyards suffered plague upon plague.
Plagues? What kind?
Well, the enormous yellow man-eating sundews, for instance. You cannot set foot into the brush for fear of coming out a head shorter.
Thanks. See you later.
We're about to put a stop to that. Yeah. I'm still gonna go check it out while I'm there. Like I said, I want to see everything this game has to offer. Even though there's no loot, bandit camps, it's always a chance to see some beautiful new locale.
Come on.
Oh, what are these trees? Dead trees?
Take it easy.
Okay, now to that castle that's in the middle of the swamp here. We'll get out of here. medallion just started going off.
Faster.
I usually don't play with controller vibration on, so I wouldn't know any of these are going on. Normally.
Hey there.
Where is that?
Giddy up.
This thing must have respawned because I'm pretty sure I already killed a forked tail. Fall.
Come on.
So the people causing all the chaos at all the vineyards are holed up in the woods back down here. What if it's another one of those super bandit camps or what? There's the door. Seems a lot like the Knights of the Flaming Rose in their Fist Tech factory up in Velen. I should have known it was going to be those. It was dumb of me not to just put the insect oil on. Better clear this.
Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
One more stop on this side of the aisle. Got this, gotta go back to the House of Spoons. Didn't even have anyone guarding this thing.
Run, Roach.
I think if they're prepared to go to all that trouble to destroy the two vineyards, they'd at least put maybe one or two guys on it.
Go, go.
Still pretty awesome that all of this was just because she pissed Mirror off, like the drunkard in the bar. It's his weapon of choice, the spoon.
Might want to look around some. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here. Full. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
God, am I gonna go 0 for whatever 13?
Strange.
Open the door.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Maybe that room only unlocks if you fuck up in the curse lifting. That's probably it. To the cemetery. At least he left the door unlocked this time. Hard save.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
I think I know who, but
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesham Mutna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
I think we've been there. That's the place we just were. We're at the, all the gibbets everywhere.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
I spent like 20 minutes trying to get into that chamber below here. Now I see why I couldn't get in. Quest lock off.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
So would I.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
Now is that one vampire still down here?
During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Human livestock, we've, Dawn Guard comes to mind.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I'm probably gonna need some vampire oil here. And I better have moon dust ready.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Or what the vampire planet looks like.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
So they had their hippie types, vampires, free range humans, free range grass fed.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page of my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlaugh's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarim. They ventured beyond the sea.
I always forget that about the Witcher world. This is just the continent. There's so much more. Just like Dragon Age takes place in one continent, basically.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
Vampires don't know what fear is, huh? Sucks to be that guy. Shit.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I don't know if I've ran up against this, whatever we're summoning here. Oh, it's in the AM too, so I better... Better knock back Tawny Owl.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Kind of paranoid about my manual saves, as you've probably seen if you watched any of these.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down.
Oh, it's just
Something.
Please, Geralt. You won't be able to.
We just have smelled the blood.
blown up by my own Ard strike. I guess I better not use that one on this fight. Or not use the Ard strike. I'll just use a regular if I have to use it at all. I don't think it can be counted as a DLC, but this would be my game of the year, like, this year, if I counted it that way. Just this expansion alone. As is, it'll 90% chance it goes to Uncharted 4. Take two.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Geralt. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
I can't attack that thing because it'll blow up and kill me. There
I just smelled the blood.
Had to use it there. God, how big a range is it on those things? I'm just gonna swap that thing out for this fight so it can't detonate. Of course, that means I'll lose 2 of my slots. Because that was, I think 3 of them blew up at the same time there. Okay, deactivating it. Well, that's worthless. That's a bad one to have, too. That would cause them to explode as well. I'll just have none of them on for this fight. Don't need delusion for this fight.
Bait set. What now?
I shall
3.
enter the cage. You must...
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Regis has smelled the blood.
Gotta get rid of one of those things.
Hanging in there.
It grows. I shall overcome.
Good. 'Cause I can hear more coming. God, that is intense, just trying to deal with not blowing up any of those rot fiends. The big vampire isn't even a threat. I think I was probably about 3/4 away down there.
Well, the moon dust is worthless for this fight, so drop it. In fact, I'm gonna refill everything. We're gonna go 2 decoctions too. Looking for the one that increases health. Yeah, this one will do. Okay, here we go again.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Geralt. You won't be able to. We must forge through.
Regis has smelled the blood.
The range of that. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have a challenge, but that part's just a little cheap to have to deal with killing things too fast. Feels like I'm playing WoW again, kiting a bunch of stuff around.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Geralt. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Regis has smelled the blood.
Too dangerous to throw a Yurden down like that. buy myself some time. Yeah, that took out a lot of them.
Growth. Overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
Gotta buy some room again. Can't use it. I feel like I'm playing The Witcher 2 in this fight. God, that beam has almost killed me probably 4 times. Oh, lovely. Catechin. Usually safe doing that as long as I have a point out.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Ooh. Those fucking idiots.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.